Most people are not just in debt, they feel buried by it. I'm not just talking about numbers on a paper or your credit card statement, but I'm talking about that stressful feeling of, I don't even want to look at my account, or that mindset of, I will figure it out later, that just keeps pushing things deeper and putting you deeper into a bigger hole. Your paycheck comes in, and before you can even catch a breath, boom, it's gone. This happens every paycheck cycle, and you feel stuck in this cycle of survival. So you see, I was exactly at that place too. Student loans, credit card debt, trying to juggle life on a low income paycheck for a family of 4. It felt impossible to do. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that we use to pay off both our student loans and other debt that we had. And the best part is you don't have to be a 6-figure earner, and you don't have to eat rice and beans every day for the next 12 months. Because in this community, we're not doing struggle and stress anymore. We're doing strategies with consistency. Because that is what got me out of that student loans and credit card debt. Strategies and consistency. So if you're tired of drowning in debt and you're ready to take a step into peace, clarity, and financial freedom, I want you to type in the comment below, I decide to take control of my money today. Type that in. I decide to take control of my money today, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. When you say that, your brain begins to believe it. And when your brain believes it, guess what? Your actions start to follow. But first, we have to face what most people in debt avoid. And that's step 1, knowing your debt. You cannot fight what you will not face. What you refuse to face, you can't fight it. Most people are in debt, but they don't know what they owe. They just focus on paying the minimum. They set up auto pay and just keep paying the minimum like a robot, hoping something changes. That's exactly what I was doing. Imagine owing, let's say you owed $5,000 and your minimum is about $50, but the interest on that $5,000 is 22%. That interest is so high, so it accumulates and piles up that money faster than your minimum payment. And that's where I was. So no matter how much minimum I was making every month, that $5,000 was not budging. It was growing because of that high interest rate. You know, you wouldn't want to go fight a monster with no name, no face, and no plan. That's how most people are fighting their debt, blindfolded. And I was one of those until I decided to make a shift. But before I go into that, I just want you to know that in this community, there is no judgment and no shame, because I have been exactly where you are. And I know the weight and the stress, the struggle, the scarcity, the lack. We are more focused on solutions. We're more focused on clarity. And because of that, I have attached a free debt template, like a tracker, a template that would help you really know everything there is to know about all of your debt. This is the exact template that I use. So it is free and you can download it in the description, because for the rest of this video, we're going to be using this tracker to not only know the giant, but to also take actions to slay this giant. So now that you have downloaded your tracker, go ahead and get all of your debt out. Every card, every loan, every bill, write it down on that template. Who you owe, how much you owe, the interest rate, and when the payment is due. This is going to help you slay that giant. It might feel scary at first when you begin to write it down, because the brain does not want to confront anything that is hard. Anything that is discomfort or inconvenient, the brain wants to just run away from it. So it's going to feel scary and very uncomfortable. But once you get all of it out of your head and on the paper, I promise you, you are going to feel so much lighter. You would see that debt for what it is, solvable. It is solvable. There is no problem and no debt that you cannot solve. You are equipped for anything that comes your way. So now that we have faced the giant, it is time to slay it. So the second step that helped me was heal the mindset. Now, here is what most people never talk about when it comes to debt. The mindset that got you into that debt. Beliefs about money did not start with you. They started in your home, in your culture, in your environment. Right now, most people or most of us are passing this down to our children. We are writing and enforcing certain beliefs about money, about debt, about lack, about scarcity to our children, because our children are watching how we treat money. They are watching how we manage money. They are watching how we spend when we cannot afford. They are watching how we stress and worry about money. They watch us self-sabotage and trade our financial peace for some stuff at the store. And that becomes their belief system and their baseline as well. But I want you to know that financial peace is the ultimate self-care. Financial discipline is the ultimate self-care. Setting financial boundaries is self-care. Being a great steward of your money, it shows that you are ready for more access to the storehouse. So I want you to drop in the comment below, I am a good steward and I am trusted to manage money wisely. Now that we have a mindset of managing our money better, let's get into physical actions. Step 3. Get the first win. Progress is motivation. The faster you get your first win, the more motivated you are to continue. This really helped me because nothing kills motivation like waiting too long to see progress. I want you to look at that template that you downloaded. Take a look at all the debt that you had listed and choose the smallest debt. Not the one with the highest interest, just the one that you can knock out the fastest. Why? Because when you cross off that first one, your brain goes, oh, we can actually do this. Momentum is everything. You want to gain momentum fast when it comes to debt. Otherwise, you're going to feel so defeated and you're going to quit. So pay the minimum on everything else like you're currently doing, but throw every extra dollar you can at the smallest debt. When I was focused on paying up my student loans and other debt, I picked up a couple extra shifts, sold extra stuff around my house that I no longer needed. I used my tax refund. It did not matter where the money came from. If it came, it was going towards that debt. The next step I took was to cut out all hidden loops. Yes, there is money hiding in plain sight. I went through the last 3 months of my bank and credit card statement, listed out every recurring charge. And I do have a free template for you in the description that you can list out all of your recurring charges, all your subscriptions, list them out. I used that template and I listed out every recurring charge. How many of us are paying for subscription that we used the free trial, but then we forgot to cancel that free trial? That can go towards your financial freedom. Now, this next one is an option that most people don't know they currently have. And that is step 5, negotiate your debt. If you have been making payments on time, some creditors will work with you. You can negotiate your interest rate. You can negotiate the principal amount. You can even negotiate for a settlement offer. You know, in this community, I really want to equip you with the tools and the strategies that can help you get that financial peace. I have put a script in the description that you can use to talk to your creditors so that they can reduce something for you, be it the principal amount, be it the interest rate, or be it a settlement offer. The final step is action over information. This is a very big one for us because I know that a lot of us know exactly what to do. Since we've had YouTube and other social media platforms, we have been consuming content for years. But the problem is that we do not take action. But because you are subscribed to this community, I know that you are different. You want to change your financial story, not only for yourself, but for your children. You want to show them how to manage money wisely, how to be a great steward so you can have more access to the storehouse. I know that we are on a journey together. No fluff, just real people, real tools, so that we can have real results. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next strategy session.